We'll check out the rest of the house. See if we can find Soren before he finds us.
Guess the water system isn't just for the outside. Not that the outside was actually the outside. You could fit hundreds of people in here, but it doesn't look like it's being used for much of anything. Well, the music's louder, but I don't hear anyone talking in there. Let's see what's going on behind this door.
And I call that one Symphony in E. A new composition to celebrate my newest discovery.
That's him!
This time, I observed
Soren!
one place a block on top of another block.
What the?
Rudimentary, yes,
It's
but
just a recording.
sign of undeniable intelligence. I hope I'm not imagining things.
After all that, he's not even here?
I better eat something. I'm positively lightheaded with excitement.
We came all this way, and for what? We're no closer to Soren than before.
We can't give up now. Soren had to have been here at some point, right? Which means this place has got to be crawling with clues.
Odds are it's crawling with something.
Maybe there's something useful on this record.
My next
I
step
can
is
figure
to
out
see
what he's
whether they might
talking
be able to
about.
be persuaded to build collaboratively. I've worked up a simple set of building instructions to inspire them. I will disguise myself and hide among them in order to observe them more closely. Oh,
Hide
I feel a
among
new
them.
composition
Hide among
coming
who?
Jesse? Do you think Soren is talking about them? Then again, everything else about this guy has been pointing to crazy.
But even if you could, why would you want to? You think he's actually training Endermen to build stuff?
I think he thinks he's training Endermen to build stuff.
Let's look around, see what we could find out. Totemic constructions of peaceful Endermen.
could Endermen be implored to work together? Or are they like sheep and pigs, wandering randomly and doing things based on whim rather than higher thought processes? I've already decided that only Endermen at
Olivia,
peace
check
build
it out.
An Enderman
When agitated,
suit?
such as yesterday, they don't
Either
seem to
Soren's
have
got a
any
very
interest in
unique
building
fashion sense, or...
only hitting
Wait
me
a second.
with their fists.
Looks like a taller one was hanging
Repeatedly.
there, but it's missing.
Because Soren
Meanwhile,
must be
peaceful
wearing it.
Endermen will move
This
blocks
is the
from place to
disguise he was
place,
talking
on
about.
and on,
In order to
seemingly
walk
ad
amongst the
infinitum,
Endermen, you
till
have
they
to
somehow
become an
achieve
Enderman.
Satisfaction and teleport away. Clearly, this will require further
Creepy.
detailed observation. I am so lonely.
Kinda stinky, but it fits.
Ugh, more than kinda stinky, I'm sorry to say. It's so weird. I know it's you in there, but I still don't want to look at you.
You find anything useful? Worth asking. Good thing they can't see me through this glass. The Folly of Pumpkins?
Wearing a pumpkin may stop the Endermen from attacking me, but I remain convinced it is also altering their behavior, as if their preternatural knowledge of my presence keeps
Guess
them
it's hard to get
feeling
plants to grow in the end.
Therefore, I have now begun to fashion a camouflage suit that will allow me to mingle amongst these heretofore inscrutable creatures, and, like a fearless explorer burning his boats to the ground upon reaching the shores of a new land.
You know that's really creepy, right?
Into delicious pie.
Huh?
The Ender suit. I keep wanting to not look at you. It's so disturbing.
I'm sorry. What do you think the others have found?
I don't know. Soren's mansion looked huge, but the lab seems to be where the real answers are.
I'm no art snob, but meh. Found something.
What you got?
It's definitely some sort of crafting recipe. But why would someone as brilliant as Soren need a recipe for a shape that simple?
Because they're not for Soren. They're for the Endermen. This must be what he's trying to teach them to build. Okay, so if Soren is using those blueprints to teach the Endermen to build, and there's a disguise missing from the stand...
He must be conducting his experiment right now.
Of course! The missing disguise is the one he had to put on before going outside.
Which means if we want to get to Soren, we have to go out there to do it. Calls of the Endermen. Those instructions called for clay blocks, just like this one.
And finally, an Enderman love
Take
song.
this one, too.
It's all just fascinating.
That's 3 I've grabbed so far. Take this one, too.
Hang on a second. Soren in disguise looks like any old Enderman, and so will you. How are you going to find him? Walk up to every Enderman out there and say, "Hey, are you Soren?" The whole point of the disguise is to avoid that kind of attention.
Soren's trying to teach the Endermen to build the shape in those instructions, right? I bet if I complete it, that would really get his attention.
Try not to die, okay? I'd really hate to have to watch that from behind this protective glass.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. Okay, we've just got to get Soren's attention and avoid attracting theirs. Looks like a building grid. Let me just take another look at the instructions. Nothing I can't handle. One block down, 5 to go. I just hope that Soren's watching wherever he is. That's everything I've got. Guess I gotta find another block.
Cracked it yet?
Not yet, but I'm getting closer. Enderman Observations Part 27?
I've been watching the Endermen up close today, and I'm convinced that I may have caught them communicating. Or at the very least, two of them stood near each other for an extended period. It was very exciting. Then they wandered away.
Looks like this is the last block in here.
It seemed deliberate. Maybe. I followed one of them for the next 3 hours. Here's what happened.
Okay, let's try this again. False evidence of Enderman intelligence accomplished. Nothing to see here, guys. Just walk away. Okay, they're not walking away. Definitely not walking away.
I am sorry about this, but it has to look real. I don't think it'll bruise. Your face, I mean. These suits were built with durability in mind.
You must be Soren.